shark bait that has such teeth dead.
Wisconsin Statute 944.17 prohibits sodomy or bestiality if it's observable by other people. So if you live in Milwaukee, close those barn doors. Welcome. Here we are to episode 63 of Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talking. That's not just the number, that's the title. That's the title,
right.
Because
fuck them.
Yeah, we were told you weren't supposed to number them; you were supposed to title them. So,
right.
The title of this is episode 63, not the number, not the number. Results from our pick 3, which was the Olympic favorite sports.
Oh, right.
Swimming, track, beach volleyball came in the top 3. Did you actually did this?
Yeah, I did it. I think I only had one of those.
I think I had all 3 of those.
Oh,
I don't know if that was the order, but I think I did have all 3.
I think swimming would have been my only one.
Have you been watching the Olympics at all?
Man, I haven't. I'm not a rah-rah guy when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Well, that's okay. But do you know, like, Snoop Dogg has become the poster boy of the Olympics?
I've heard this. Yeah.
Oh, it's weird as shit. And now he's like mainstream and acting all. I'll just talk about the time. A friend of mine, Edwin McCain, you know him,
I do.
right? He sang the national anthem at a Steeler Patriot game. Mm-hmm. And there was a thing on YouTube, and Snoop Dogg's in the back saying, "Who's this Alec Baldwin lookalike motherfucker?" and now is he distancing himself from all that because now he's going to be that thing where there's teams and there's singers and I don't know what the name of it is.
You mean like America's Got Talent shit?
Something like that.
Yeah,
something like that. That's not it, but I can't remember the name.
I don't pay attention to those.
Okay. And then so you haven't been watching the Olympics.
I did see the Gajir performance, the band, and that was amazing. I was really happy with that. But otherwise, all the controversy and all that, the Last Supper Smurf and whatever the fuck else, I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, last night I couldn't sleep. Oh, actually, I got up to pee, which is kind of the norm for a lot of you out there, I'm sure. So I tune in and I watch for about 2 hours. I'm watching badminton and ping pong.
Oh, I'd watch ping pong. I don't know about badminton.
I got a couple things. Badminton and ping pong are 2 sports that black people or white people haven't really seized the moment because I don't see either black or white people playing that.
Okay.
Not when you get on anyway. I don't know about the preliminary rounds.
Right.
But I don't know if we should talk about this now or later. Probably later. My 2 favorite sports victories in my lifetime. Can you think of your favorite sports victory?
There aren't many.
Well, there aren't many in mine either. But my 2 favorite, we'll do this another time.
That's a good one, yeah.
Or badminton and ping pong.
Oh,
yeah.
Badminton, too.
Believe it or not. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was the 1975 Kent State singles champion.
In badminton. I thought you were a ping pong guy.
I'm more of a ping pong guy. Okay. But, okay. Not next week, but in a couple of weeks, you think about your best sports victory.
Yeah.
If you have one.
The one might be right there, to be honest, that EBL trophy from 6th grade.
Well, you can tell that story again. And I'm going to talk about badminton ping pong.
I'm in.
That's in 2 weeks.
There you go.
2 weeks. Okay. Our new pick 3, though. Your favorite foods at a dive bar.
Yeah.
Favorite foods at a dive bar. Have you done this yet?
I haven't done this one yet.
And you'll probably, knowing you'll probably have to play 3 times. I think this is a good one. Mine are posted.
Yeah.
But my favorite dive bar right now has no food. I would have to say chips, pretzels, and I pretended that wasn't the case. But some dive bars don't have. But your 3 favorite foods. Please go onto our website and check that out. And while you're there, Miller has a new beer he rated. We're still doing the best football team of all time that you can pick your 5 players, and we have some new photos up. So check out our website. I don't know for what reason, just for the hell of it, right?
No, there. It's funny. We have there's something you can track hits and website traffic, and it's not like we're marketing anything to do with it, but there are stats out there with it. I don't have them handy, but it'd be interesting to know what we got. What? I'm just saying, there's.
So you bring it up, but you don't have any.
No, I have nothing.
Well, thank you. That's a minute me and you will never get back, because he brought that up. But next time you bring that shit up, maybe have some stats. Wouldn't that be a good idea?
I have stats later. I don't have anything for now.
Okay. You remind me, I watch the People's Court all the time. She says, well, do you have any evidence for that? Not with me. She said, well, this is the trial. Okay. Well, yeah, thank you for that good info.
That's right.
All right. You'll be happy to know this. I went to the doctor this week, and I'm...
Hold on.
Uh-oh. I'm going to talk a little bit about my doctor's appointment on Argy Bargy in a few weeks. But the reason you'll be happy to know is I did get on the scale, and if you've stayed the same, we are more than 720 pounds of podcast proclivity.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I did not lose. So we might have to get that tag team chart out, because I think we're moving up the scale. I thought we were going to move off. No. We what were we, 7th?
I think we were 7th.
Yeah,
Andre's in trouble.
We might be 6th. It got to the point when the doctor walked in, I said, don't bitch.
Misty's insurance, she just found out that covers weight loss drugs, so maybe I should switch.
Maybe you should get me some too. Yeah, take a few out and give them to me, because I fucking need something.
Yeah, I'll stab you, you stab me.
Okay. All right, now I'm going to bring this up. I hate to do it again. But he's on the cover of People magazine this week. First of all, his lovely wife, she was in the Hamptons with Bobby Brown and Misha Nonu. Do you even know who the fuck that is?
I know Bobby Brown, but not the other one.
She was, do you?
Yeah, wasn't he?
No, this is some chick.
Oh, it's a chick?
Yeah, Bobby Brown.
No,
yeah, I didn't know who they were either.
Nope.
But she was pictured with them in the Hamptons.
Did
I see their kids? No, I did not. And then Hucklebuck and Megan did not get invited to the Balmoral Castle this summer, whatever the fuck that is. But here's what another royal person said it was. It was a life of picnics and paddling around. He gave that up. He gave up picnics and paddling around. Right. And I just read last week, I was going to bring this up, his brother makes $30 million a year. So he must make 15. He would have made 15.
Right.
And he denounced this shit.
I bet he still makes a couple mil, no?
Oh yeah, he does. He does, but he
still compared to that's half. That's not even half.
Exactly. And a couple of things. Megan said she wants him to live in a world where he's not always burdened by this. Well, don't fucking denounce it. Don't write a book because his father doesn't answer his calls anymore. And
I know that feeling.
And he's wondering why. Yeah, you do. But he knows his father. In my case, his father's still alive. In your case, he knows his father. So, but he talks to his father just as much as we do. But he wonders why. He disses him in a book. He disses him on a podcast and all that shit.
Yeah.
And he's still worried about his children's security. Oh, well, you know why? Because he doesn't know where the fuck they are. Because he's always out at his Invictus games or whatever Invictus games,
yeah.
and she's at the Hamptons, and he's worried about the security because he doesn't know where the fuck they are.
Good
Okay,
Lord.
all right, I'm off. I'll come up the fuck.
Thank
again.
goodness.
All right, 2 other things about this week. I went to the Steve Miller Journey Def Leppard concert.
Yeah, I saw a lot of pictures from that. A lot of people in there.
Yeah, a lot of people. You're right. It was packed.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one thing. You tell me because you're more of a concert goer. I stayed sober at this concert.
Oh, it was a PNC, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was just okay. And I'll tell you why. My seat location was tremendous. I almost hate to tell people this because then they'll all want to buy these. I was in. Okay, you have the. First of all, at a concert, you can be on the field, but those are all. I don't know. You might like that, but
No, I don't. There's not for me, acoustically, there's not a good place in PNC.
But here's why my seats were good. I forgot I even got these, but this was a smart move on my part. There's the sections like right on the field level, like section 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then there's 103, 104, 105.
Yeah.
I was in 105 row A. It was about the only place in the stadium where you didn't have to worry about people standing up. Because if they stand up in that section, there's room where they're not in
Is
your
105
way.
down the third baseline?
First baseline.
First base.
First
Okay,
baseline.
yeah.
And it was in deep center field, the stage.
Yeah.
So no, it was really good. It was like I was so happy with those seats, except for with no beer vendors. If you know,
Oh boy, yeah.
I mean, I got a big drink to go down, but it just wasn't worth going up and down and up and down. So
Sure.
I actually stayed sober for this.
Yeah.
I did really, really like the concert.
Okay.
And now I do got to ask you about this too. Since you're when you go to Metallica, it's got to be similar. The Def Leppard fans, there were a lot of middle-aged women that were, I'd say, decent looking, some not, but a lot of whorish looking, showing a lot of skin. Is that a benefit you've never told us about when you go to these concerts?
Yeah. I've been to some of these shows you're talking about. No, it's not the same. It's still Metallica shows are still predominantly dudes.
Oh, are they?
I mean, you'll still get some, girlfriend that are there to show off that kind of thing. But no, it's not chicks going to see that music. It's dudes that are there that bring the chicks with them.
But most of the chicks were there to see Journey.
Yeah,
I would think
that makes sense.
But
really, Def Leppard. I would think Def Leppard.
Well, no, there were a bunch. And like I said, the Def Leppard. If they had a Def Leppard shirt on, good chance they were showing here, here.
Nice.
Yeah, whether they should have been or not. But I was fine with it.
Yeah.
Okay, one more story here. There was the usher of my section. Most ushers down at PNC Park are older than me.
Yes.
This guy was in his mid to late 20s.
Okay.
And he just seemed pissed off. Okay. And he wasn't helping anybody. I came down. Luckily, I know the stadium pretty well. I didn't need his help, but he wasn't helping anyone. And then some people even went out of his way not to help. A guy was asking, he wanted to clean something up, and he just said, go up there. So I was kind of pissed at the guy. But then all of a sudden, Steve Miller played first, and then Journey was second.
Okay.
All of a sudden, Open Arms comes up. You know that song?
I do.
Okay. This usher went from being the most pissed off guy to jumping around. And every time they said Open Arms, he's doing this and he's getting into it. And I'm laughing my ass off. I said, I said to my wife, I'm pissed off at this guy. This is the best thing. I should have taken out my phone and filmed them because he's just all getting into it all of a sudden. I said, damn, I've done a 180 on this guy.
Wow.
So then another song, he didn't do much, but then another song came on and he starts doing it again. This bitch sitting next to me tells him, no, you're getting in my way. And we're sitting up, we're sitting up in the section. He wasn't in our fucking way. Why do people do that?
Yeah, people are just
actually. I do know. She was with her ugly ass son. She hadn't gotten any in probably I'm going to say 15 years. Yeah. And that was her whole damn problem. Right. Because
man, to relive her glory days.
I've been telling that guy. And then the poor guy, he moved over a section and he was pissed. Before I left, I said to him, hey, fuck that bitch. Although he didn't greet me as warmly, he went back to his old way.
Yeah, by then.
But yeah, just him getting really into it for a song and a half was worth it for me.
Was Journey was that yours or Def Leppard?
My favorite?
Yeah.
I'd say probably Journey. I like Steve. I liked all three. I'll be honest. Def Leppard was last. We didn't stay for the whole thing because my wife not really into that kind of stuff. And I said, okay, I want to stay for 4 songs just so I have feel for what they're doing. So that's what we did, and then we got out of it.
Okay.
But still, the concert started at 6. I didn't leave till 10.
Yeah.
So I got 4 hours of music. Yeah, I did. I definitely did.
It's Def Leppard for me. They're my first concert.
Really? Okay. Now they were good, but Journey actually moved me a little bit because the fans got so much into it that I was fired up about Journey. Okay. Now it's funny though. I read the review of the guy in the Post-Gazette. He liked Journey the least, but he even said the crowd wouldn't agree with me here.
Yeah,
so and that's fair. That's fair.
Well, aren't they? They're the ones that don't stop, right? At the end of The Sopranos, like they got a whole rejuvenated career from the end of the show, right?
I don't. I mean,
oh yeah.
I guess I don't know.
The Sopranos the crazy ending of The Sopranos ends with Journey's "Don't Stop Believing." Okay, and it like revitalized. Well, anybody that wasn't into them before, they were all about it.
I knew that would be a big song, but they had a bunch of other ones that people really. Did
they close with "Don't Stop"?
Yeah, of course, of course. Okay, one other thing I did this week. I got to go to see the Steelers practice up at St. Vincent.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Because I'm a season ticket holder, you're allowed to pick. It's kind of like in the old days with the Pirates, or they do. We're not season ticket holders anymore.
Yeah, remember Greg steals all my shit from the beginning.
That's right. That's right. So I picked going to this practice. First of all, fans are crazy. Practice started at 2:00. My thing started at 11:30. Okay. Yet when I got there at 10:30, I was 100th car in line.
Holy
about
shit.
It could have been 98. Could have been 140.
Yeah, right.
But that's 3.5 hours before practice, and that's insane. That's crazy. Insane. Yeah. And now here's the lesson for everyone to learn: read the directions you were sent. I was allowed to park somewhere else, right by where I was going, and I didn't read that, so I got in the line and parked where everybody else did.
Damn it!
And then it was even kind of troublesome to get down there. I started walking. They said, "No, you're not allowed to walk down there." I had to wait for a damn vehicle to take me down. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But a couple other things. They fed us, and then we were going to meet a Steeler legend, and Charlie Batch came in for a Q&A.
Nice.
And well, at first I thought, is that a good one? He was tremendous.
Nice.
He was, I guess, with his broadcasting background now, he told some stories. He is funny as hell. That he never does that on air, but no, Charlie, very, very good.
Cool.
Then they showed a highlight film. Highlight films. You'd have thought if you watch a highlight film, the Steelers won the Super Bowl for the last 5 years. They don't show any mistakes. They just skip over the losses and they show the wins. Nice. So that was good. And then just one other thing. You sit. It's kind of the guy even said this. He said, "This is like the leftover table at a wedding." Because you don't know anybody. So, and I even said, "You mean like the loser table?" And he laughed. But this is why you, if you're a business, I don't know, you don't invite a focus group. He said, "Hey, did you?" We were just talking. It was me and my daughter, him and his son, and one other couple at our table.
Okay.
And the guy said, "Did you get invited to a focus group?" I said, "Yeah, but I didn't do it." And the other people said no. And I said, "How was it?" He said, "Okay, there were 12 people in his focus group talking about the Steelers. And they were talking about like what concessions you'd want. Someone said sushi. Sushi at a Steeler game? Come on. And then he said, someone else spoke up there talking about traffic, and they started bitching about the traffic at a Taylor Swift concert. What the fuck does that have to do with the damn Steelers? So if you get invited to a focus group, don't join.
Don't
Thank
bother.
God I didn't join that because, that's just stupid as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had a fun Steelers practice, but
Good.
then that was it. Actually, if you go online, I was standing right next to Smoky Robinson,
Oh, yeah.
and I was going to talk to him, but then I was standing in the wrong place, and I got kicked. I got kicked out. So I said, "Screw it."
There you
Okay,
go.
you got something.
3 things. It was a busy week for the show.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, we 3 things. First, so that everyone knows, we are now on Apple Podcasts. So
And what does that mean?
So for all you Apple snobs, if you go into iTunes and you search Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, you'll be able to see now it's audio only. We don't have video there, but it's all the shows up to date through
Really?
62.
And how did that happen?
I finally just signed us up for iTunes
So we could have been on there the whole
time.
So that was no accomplishment.
Well, no. There's another service you pay for that I didn't sign up for. I forget what it is. Maybe it's for video, but you can anybody on Apple now. You can go to iTunes and search the show, and we're on there. It's audio only, so you won't get to see our pretty faces. But
So how many other places could we be that you just haven't signed us up
probably
for?
quite a few. Yeah. Yep. So
No wonder we're not fucking popular.
yeah. So if you have Apple and you do iTunes, Apple Podcasts, we're out there. Pittsburgh Dive. It's PGH Dive Bar Talk. So,
Okay.
and then the other 2 things.
These are more real.
milestones. Yeah. We this week we got 2 notifications from YouTube. First, we hit the 100 video milestone. And they sent us a congratulations for that. So we posted between the show and shorts and extra content, bonus content, all that stuff we've posted. We hit 100 videos this week.
How about that, you old hamburgs?
Yeah.
So now this is 101 here,
This
right?
will be 101 when it posts.
All right.
And the other one, this to me.
Well, you say when it posts.
Yeah.
They won't be watching unless it posts.
Hopefully they see it. And the other big thing, we hit 125,000 views, which apparently is a milestone for YouTube because they sent it to. I don't remember getting one for 100.
Me either.
So 125.
Why is 125
That's
important?
a great question, but we hit 125,000 views. So I think that's look, for 2 knuckleheads doing this, what we're doing, I think that's pretty substantial.
I think if we had more than 7, that was pretty fucking good.
Exactly. So 100 videos, 125,000
Wow.
views.
Okay.
And you can find us on Apple now.
So jump on that bandwagon because there might not be room here soon.
That's right.
Okay, we're going to be back with drunk stories, but I'm not sure. We talked about this last week, and then he fucking forgot that when I mentioned it like 7 minutes ago. So hopefully he has a story. I do have a few.
There you go.
I like beer. It makes me a jolly good fellow. I like beer.
Once again, during our off time, Tiny says something fucking funny. He doesn't use it when we're on the fucking air. Isn't that right, you cat? Daddy-o?
I say that all the time.
No, I never heard you say
know-
that. No,
listen,
I've
no.
known you how many years? Almost 20. I've never heard that.
No,
before.
no. You're just like my wife. You don't listen to a word I fucking say.
Well, I
might as
try
talk,
not
I might as well
to.
talk to the fucking dog the
I
whole
try
time.
not to. Anyway, by the way, that's Tiny. I'm the Prince of Pittsburgh. This segment might suck or it shouldn't suck, but last week off the air, we talked about doing this segment. And then I brought it up to him today, and he looked at me like I was fucking speaking Latin, speaking of who doesn't listen to who. And what this is, and some of you, you big drunks will get into this. And those of you that don't drink, which is only one person, and the rest of you might not understand this, but what this is supposed to be, I don't know if this is going to go with you. What this is supposed to be is when you drink so much, you're kind of out on your feet. It's kind of like you're passed out, but you're still, going through life.
Sure.
And is that what you got
I
here?
have 2 instances I can think of for sure. Yeah.
Me too. Well, I have 3, but 2 of them are the exact same. But okay, let's see how this goes. So these are times when you're, and I'm not explaining this very well. When you get so drunk, you don't remember what you're doing, but you're still in the world doing. It's not like passed out. It's like you're getting through in the world, but you're not. There's a word for this, and I'm not fucking coming up with it.
I think out on your feet's pretty.
Okay, out on your feet. Okay, good.
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
Well, so the first one that comes to mind right away is my wedding night. I was out of my mind, and I was recovering from heat stroke, and this would have been 2004.
Okay,
and I got sick. We played basketball on like the Thursday before or the Tuesday before. It was when Derek Fisher had the 0.2 of a second shot against the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals. If anybody remembers,
yeah,
that.
I'm sure everyone.
That's how I remember it. It was the same night.
Jesus,
so
I'm sorry, people. I apologize for him.
No, it's part of the story. That's how I remember being sick. I played basketball that night, and it was like hot and humid, and I got sick for my wedding.
Can you get to the fucking story?
So the wedding day comes, and you're drinking the whole time and whatever. I didn't pee one time that night, the day of my wedding, not one time, and I was drinking the whole time. And
where'd you get married?
Out Oak Tree Country Club, which I think is public now, but it's out. It's up
Where the
here.
fuck's that?
It's up here in Mercer
Really?
County. Yeah, it's a public course now if everybody wants to play there. And we got married there.
Yeah, I'm sure all you Fisher fans that remember that 0.2 second things want to play golf at this fucking place.
I think it's actually a nice course.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
So we had everything there. Reception came and went, and we ended up at a hotel bar because a lot of people from out of town were staying there at the Holiday Inn Express. Maybe, I don't know. We were at a hotel bar, and I don't remember anything from being at the hotel bar. All I do know, I don't remember it, but I remember the Lakers beat the Wolves to get to the finals that year. That was when Peyton and Malone were playing for the Lakers. And
you remember that?
I don't remember it. That was,
okay.
But they beat them that night. And actually, Shelly, who's here at the house now, who's a faithful watcher.
She is a faithful watcher, yet she's not sitting in here with us.
Yeah, she'll anything to do with
Well, I thought we were going to have a live audience. We had 4 people when we were about to start, and we said we're going to start, and they all fucking left.
Yeah. Apparently, though, I was she smoked at the time, and apparently I took her new pack of cigarettes and packed it. You know how you pack cigarettes, and I did the thing where you flip one cigarette upside down and put it back in and all that. I don't remember being at the hotel bar at all the whole time, but apparently all this stuff went down, and all I did was talk shit because the Lakers went to the finals. So everybody that was there from the thing, all I did was talk about the Lakers the whole time.
Okay.
I don't remember any of that, any of it. It was after the wedding, and I never peed. And then another time, this was when my friend Derek, who's come up in other stories, he's from the Quaker Steak and Lube in Cleveland when we got kicked out of the Metallica concert.
Right.
He was a bartender at the original one, and I was there drinking, and for whatever reason, do you know what mind erasers are? You ever have one of those?
I do not.
It's
no.
3 different kinds of booze that it doesn't mix, so you can see it in the glass.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, I was drinking those and just got hammered. And we ended up at the local diner. And I guess I was so hammered at some point, I got up to go to the bathroom. My buddy Wes always talks about how there were a bunch of kids' high chairs on the way to the restroom. And I guess I just destroyed. I walked to the bathroom, and just crushed them all and knocked them over. And I don't remember us leaving the bar. I don't remember us going to the diner. I don't remember any of that.
Okay, I think my stories might be worse because I blacked out like that so many times. These are times when I blacked out and I came to.
Oh, I don't know.
You never had that happen?
I don't think so.
And see, that doesn't happen to too many people. I don't think. Okay, yeah, those stories you just told, I probably have about 1,200 of them. These are stories that I came to after not remembering anything. And then all of a sudden, it's scary. It is scary. It is. And now 2 of them, I had already graduated from Kent, but I come back the next year. I was in grad school, but I came back to visit, and I was there for 3 nights. And I guess my mind was so alcohol imbibed. There was a
that's a good
place.
word.
That is a good word, isn't it? I couldn't have used it this night. There was a place called Jerry's Diner in Kent. And we always laughed about it. It was open 23 hours. 23 hours.
Okay.
I swear to God, this is true. 2 straight nights. I come to in Jerry's Diner, sitting there by myself in the hour that they're closed.
Oh,
they're cleaning
no.
up. They're not serving food. They're not letting it.
And there's you
And there's
sitting there.
me sitting there by myself. 2 straight nights in Jerry's Diner. Okay.
It's like the thing you see on the internet where Tom Hanks shows up and he takes a picture next to you all passed out. That's what that reminds me of.
The thing is, though, again, this is what I didn't explain well. I was never passed out.
Oh, how that? Whoa.
That's why I was trying to tell you this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's why I told you this segment's going to suck, because I knew you didn't understand what the fuck I was saying.
Clearly.
You might not have either, because I didn't. No, you're out on your feet, but you're still,
People think you're with
yeah,
it.
Yeah, because you kind of are.
Wow. No, I don't know that I've ever been that way.
Okay, yeah, and okay, this one was worse. I'm in St. Louis.
Oh.
And okay, I'm a chauffeur for a rich guy, and he's a big basketball guy. It was all Wake Forest games. They make the NCAA regionals.
I've heard this story.
Okay, well, you've heard part of it.
Yeah.
I drive out there. He's flying, so I drive like a few days early. And he was a great guy, and he still is a great guy, I'm sure. He paid for my hotel to be there early. And so I was there a day. He just wanted a van to be available to him. He was that rich that he flew. So Wake Forest is playing in the Sweet 16. They win.
Mm.
They beat DePaul, and they're going on to play Phi Slamma Jamma.
Mm.
But that night they won. They were underdogs, and they win the game. And we go to a different hotel, not the one we're staying at, and I start getting really fucking drunk. So bad that it's time for us to go back to our hotel. And my boss, who I'm only there to drive for, said, "You better give me the keys."
Oh, no.
Yeah. So he's paying me to do this, and I fuck up, and he drives back to the hotel.
Oh.
So now my brother's with me. And me and my brother, and my brother's way better with women than I am.
Mm.
And we're in the hotel bar where we're staying now. Mm-hmm. And the last thing I could remember is us two talking to 2 chicks. Now, fast forward about, I think it was 3 hours. All of a sudden I come to, even though I was awake the whole time, I'm in the hotel room with one of the chicks, and she was hot.
Oh, no.
She was hot. But then, okay, now I've come to, and I start asking her questions. She said, "Oh, come on, we already talked about that." And I didn't know what to do. It ruined my whole game. Not that I had much game anyway, but it ruined everything. And
man.
I kept thinking, man, I'm in a perfect situation here. I'm in a hotel room with a chick that's hot, and 3 times I say something, and she looks at me like, "Come on, we've talked about
what
that."
Are you doing?
So she kind of knew what the fuck is it with this guy. So needless to say, I got nothing. I was set up to get everything, and I got nothing because I'd have been better off not coming to.
Right.
I probably would have got some.
Right.
But when I came to, and then I'm trying to fucking talk my way through, and there was no talking.
Too bad you couldn't come to while you're getting some.
I know. Yeah, maybe. If I come to then, maybe it'd take me a little longer to come. But I never got that opportunity. Okay. I don't know how that was. But what the hell? This is episode 63. We can't hit a home run every time, damn it. All right. We'll be back. I got 4. Count them 4 facts of the week. All right, here we are with Facts of the Week here on the Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. A bill was introduced that would bar agencies from disqualifying job applicants because of marijuana use.
Boo.
No. They don't want applicants disqualified.
Okay.
Stupid fuck. I was pissed I didn't read these ahead of time. But you make it worse. Okay, it's titled "The Dismantling Outdated Obstacles and Barriers to Individual Employment Act."
Wow.
The anagram, or no, that's not an anagram. That's a fuck.
That's an anagram.
No. It's the anagram. You can use all the letters.
The acronym.
Acronym. The Doobie Act. See, someone had to spend some time. I actually like that one. Yeah.
That is pretty.
No, I liked it a lot until you said boo because you didn't understand what the fuck I was saying.
No.
Speaking of drunken times when you're out on your feet, maybe we have that going on right fucking now. Okay. Number 2. In San Francisco, something weird is going to happen here. 2 naked men came to the aid of a tourist by subduing a deranged man, menacing him with a blowtorch. First of all, who menaces someone with a blowtorch?
And why were they naked?
Well, in San Fran, that's more normal than you think.
No, that's fair.
Nudists Pete Severa and Lloyd Fishback encountered the troublemaker threatening to burn the tourist. Pete said Fishback nailed the guy with a right hook and pulled him down until police arrived. He added, nudists are good contributing members of the community. We just have a relaxed idea of what we're supposed to wear. Now, I have a couple comments.
Yeah.
You get hit by a right hook by a nudist and then he's holding you down. That's got to be about as uncomfortable as
pretty
you
demoralizing. Yeah. I'm with you there.
And just to go on with this, back when I ran basketball camps, I was talking to a coach that he was from San Francisco, and he was going to send a couple kids, and he was telling me every day outside his school while people were out, well, it didn't matter, but people were out taking gym class. These 2 ladies would walk by nude.
Nice.
Every day.
Nice.
Except, okay, I said to him, hey, maybe I can come visit. He said, no, believe me, you don't want to. You don't want to.
Maybe we should, maybe for episode 100, we should do nude to celebrate, to commemorate the achievement.
I was going to say you can, but no, not if I'm sitting here. Okay, if you're going to do that, I'm going to be remote. Okay, moving on. Third fact of the week. Ranindon Nair. He's 59 years old. He's from India. He was stuck on a hospital elevator for 42 hours before being discovered by an elevator operator. What kind of hospital would not know that someone was stuck?
Yeah, what's going on there?
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be one shitty hospital.
Handle it. Dude, my claustrophobia, I'd kill myself. I couldn't handle that.
I don't think this guy had claustrophobia, but Ravindran didn't say it. I slept in a corner, and on the other corner, I used it to pee and poo. I'd do my best to hold the poo. I know I wouldn't be able to hold the pee, but the poo, boy, that would be tough.
Try to open the doors, maybe get it out the window, maybe
of an elevator that's stuck.
Yeah, you still open it. Maybe try to pry the doors open.
Who the hell are you? Die Hard? You can't do that shit. That's good for movies, but no one does that.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Adios, motherfucker. And if you're not a Die Hard fan, shame on you. Okay. It's gonna be a long day.
Oh boy, we got a long way to go.
We do. They don't even understand right now. Okay, last one. New York Animal Shelter. Oh, you'll like this one. Advertised for adoption a foul-mouthed parrot, and more than 400 people applied. The ad said Pepper, he's a white-fronted Amazon, is potty-mouthed and needs a humor-loving home. Pepper's favorite saying was, "Do you want me to kick your ass?"
He needs to come on the podcast.
He does. It'd be perfect.
Like trash.
Well, we might be able to find him.
Yeah.
Director Amy Lewis said people responded from all over the country looking for him. The winning applicant was a teacher from upstate New York.
Ugh.
Lewis added, she already has a body parrot, so her home is like a regular truck stop. It seemed like a perfect fit. So maybe we could get both those parrots on here. What do you think?
I'm out on birds, man. They're fucking dirty. No, I'm out. My uncle had birds, and they were gross.
On King of Queens, Doug Heffernan was going to get a bird. Then he said he read somewhere that they lived to be 80, and he didn't want his pet outliving him.
Yeah, I'm with them there.
You're with them there.
Yeah, I don't want a parrot in the Deadpool.
Okay. Well, we're going to move right along then. And we got the movie and music game coming up.
There we go.
My favorite song, the movie game. We have the movie game, then the music game. Movie game, we give you a character, another character. And now we have a live audience of 3 people. This is like
it's exciting. Almost
a record. Yeah. I'm fired up. Can't you tell? I've increased the tempo.
Right.
And I used to say we try to stump, but we don't really try to stump. We just want to see if you can get the damn thing because it's something fucking to do. Right. And then we'll do the music game. And you should get this one.
Okay.
I don't know if at the beginning. I think everyone should get it. We'll see. No, you're right. I'm not.
Nobody.
I'm not sure.
They're already not paying attention.
I'm not sure about the one on the right over there.
Well, let's be honest.
Okay. First character, Irving Schlotkin. That's quite a name, isn't it?
Mm.
Well, you're not supposed to get it on the first one. If any of you say that you got it already, you're fucking lying. You're lying.
I agree.
Okay, but some people could get it on this one. Dot matrix. Nothing for anybody? How about Colonel Sanders? Colonel Sanders with a Z at the end.
Boy.
Irving Schlotkin, dot matrix, Colonel Sanders.
This has got to be some kind of parody.
You're going to get it on the last one.
Okay.
Excuse me. This I don't make these up, people. This is a character. Major asshole. See, now we have a live audience, and this is, and I thought it was funny too. But why, when you say asshole, is that funny?
It's funny.
It is.
I have a guess, by the way.
Okay, well, let's hold on to it, and I think you probably might know now. Barf. You got it? Right. And let me go the whole way then.
I was right.
So we got Irving Schlotkin, dot matrix, Colonel Sanders, Major Asshole, Barf, and Pizza the Hut. I figured you knew it. You guys know it? Okay, what do we got?
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs is correct. Correct. Funny movie. Okay, let's see. 1 for 1. Let's see if you get the year.
Oh, boy. I'm going to say 1984.
Any of you guys want to guess the year? 84, 83. It's 1987.
Oh,
1987.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
This movie cost $22.7 million to make, and it made $38.1 million. So it made some money. Yeah. 3 facts about it. Richard Caron played Pizza the Hut. He suffered 3rd-degree burns with fake melting cheese. So when it was time to come back for reshoots, he wouldn't show. They had to get another guy. At the end of the opening scroll, you know how the last thing was, if you can read this, you don't need glasses. And Mel Brooks played the character President Scroob.
Yes.
We were talking about anagram, and that's an anagram of his last name, Mel Brooks.
Oh, yeah.
That's where they came up with that.
Okay.
And there was a lot of other shit, too. But
yes.
I really liked the movie. Did you?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, I think you got to check that out.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I thought it was funny as hell, and I had never even seen Star Wars.
Oh, wow.
But I still thought it was funny. And George Lucas even told Mel Brooks, that movie was so funny, it would have been funny on its own.
Yes.
So, and I'm living proof of that.
I'm surprised he's never revisited that. I mean, they've done so many Star Wars movies since.
I think he talked about it, but Mel Brooks is like in his 90s, I think.
Yeah,
so.
but I mean, other than John Candy, I think everybody's still around. Right?
Yeah, but somebody's got to fucking write it. Okay. No, I'm not even going to get into it.
Yeah, you've been on a roll today. Go ahead.
When we first started this back 16 months ago, you thought we were just going to come here and start bullshitting without any notes or anything. Yeah, that would be fucking horrible. Be fucking horrible.
I don't notice much of a difference when we prepare versus when we don't.
I know, but I like to think we have some sort of template here.
Sure.
All right, so now we go to the music game. I give you lyrics, and you try to get the song title, the artist, and the year. And okay, I'm going to give you this hint. Everybody gets this hint. I had like 20 songs in my AARP magazine, and this is the last one. So from now on, it's going to be things that I write. But this one I did not write. So, but the fact that I tell you it's from that magazine tells you a little bit about
that you're fucking old.
Well, the song is old. I mean, young people can read that fucking magazine. Yeah, go fuck yourself. I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, but not for me.
Oh, my.
See, these people are all your age, too, so they probably not. I don't know if I'd have got. I might. Let me try that again.
Go ahead.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales. See? Meant for someone else, but not for me.
I got nothing on this one. I don't think so.
Got anything? You kind of know it. You absolutely know it. Yeah. Okay. See,
they just played last night somewhere. My buddy went to go see The Last Living Member.
Who is it? Do you know?
It's not Davy Jones, because he asked me if I got to be Davy Jones' bodyguard at Robert Morris one time.
Okay, well,
I don't know who the living member is.
Anyway,
it's the Monkees. Okay,
it's
go ahead.
The Monkees. I'm a believer. All right. Well, you still get a chance to guess the year. Our live audience fucking beat you, and we better hope Paul G got that one.
Yeah.
Between the two of you, you're undefeated. Even though
I would have never.
I think you've only got 2 right, and he's got the other 34.
So the first number, 1966.
Yeah, you a little music to play. Okay.
Wow.
I'm a believer. Monkeys, 1966 is correct. So you got what? 2 out of 5.
Or 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. That's about your norm. Your norm. Yeah.
I'm going to the Hall of Fame, brother.
Yeah. and Spaceballs is kind of a gimme.
That was
I wasn't even going to give you Pizza the Hut, although you did have it before that. Okay. Yes. All right.
Major asshole.
I stand back. Okay. I figured if you didn't have it, Pizza the Hut would give it to you. But all right, that's the movie and the music game, and we'll be back with. I got a little argy bargy.
Give us some of that giving it all to Jack, giving some of that.
I've been watching the Olympics like a lot of you. Nick Fink is an Olympic swimmer, and they did a story upon this guy. And the poor guy works 2 fucking jobs. He wakes up at 4:20 in the morning to do one job. He goes, works out. He comes back and does another one. The guy won silver medal silver medal. But he has to work 2 jobs with all our government waste. Can't we be paying these damn athletes? I looked up some shit, and there's so much online. But 5 years ago, our government spent $750,000 for a soccer field at Guantanamo Bay for fucking prisoners. Instead of fucking sponsoring prisoners, let's give our own people the money. Poor Nick, if he didn't have to wake up at 4:20, would have won a fucking gold medal. So let's do that, government. Support our people. Fuck those damn prisoners. He put his drink up too. Okay, it's time for our most popular segment. And this was Chili, etc. Now, it started off as F, Marry, Kill, but we added to it. You know what F, Marry, Kill is. Chili is pouring chili on someone's head. Hopscotch, playing hopscotch with them. Going to Arby's with them, but you're going to have beef and cheddar with Arby's sauce, so it could get a little messy. Going up the St. Louis Arch. And once you get up there, the elevators break, and it's you and the woman and Willie Nelson that are up there. Right. It's going to Afghanistan, and you're being in a crawl space for 2 nights, 2 days and 2 nights. And then once you get out, you don't know if you're safe or not. And then it's getting in a car to going to Centralia, Illinois, but you have no radio and no air conditioning. Mm-hmm. So in conjunction with the Olympics, and I did give Tiny these a couple of days ago. And
I did my homework.
He said he did his homework.
That's right.
All right. Before I even, how many of these? I tried to pick about the 6 most famous. I didn't try to pick the 6 hottest. Mm-hmm. Tried to pick the 6 most famous women on the team. Yeah. How many did you not know? There's no way you knew the first one.
I only knew 2 of the 5.
So there's 6.
2 of the 6.
You knew 2 of the 6.
2 of the 6. There's only 2. Yeah.
You only knew 2 of the 6.
So I knew Simone Biles and Brittany Griner. They're the only ones I knew. I had to Google the rest.
Thank God we didn't do sports on this, because these other 4 are pretty famous.
Well, I see that now. Yeah, after doing my homework. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. And the one, the swimmer chick, Ledecky. Yeah, she's like, I didn't realize she's.
Oh yeah, you didn't know her?
No. I didn't, but she's a stud.
God. Oh, hell yeah, she's a stud.
Yeah.
Okay, the 6 women are Nelly Korda, a golfer who, she won like 5 in a row.
I didn't before.
Okay, yeah. You know that now.
I do that
Simone
now.
Biles,
yep.
Katie Ledecky, Coco Gauff, Brittany Griner, and Gabby Thomas.
Right.
Now, I am going to keep score here.
Go ahead.
It's been embarrassing. We hate to pick the same, and we've been picking the same too much. So I'm hoping, that's why I opened it up. All 9 are possibilities.
Yeah.
Usually I limit the F, Marry, Kill. All 9 are possibilities. So we're going to see where we go with these Olympic women.
When I texted you back, I said I could kill 2. I ended up killing none.
You're kidding me. You're a piece of shit. You killed nobody.
I killed nobody.
I even gave you permission to kill 2.
I almost took liberties, and I said, nah, I'm not going to do that.
And you killed nobody. After you told me you could kill 2.
That's right.
Well, neither did I, so that makes it even worse.
Here we go.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm going in order that you sent them.
Yeah,
to me.
all right.
Nelly Korda.
All right.
I'm marrying her.
Okay.
She's 26, which now that I'm a famous podcaster, I got to live in that. Where, I either need to date someone like half my age or in their 20s. She's 26.
Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah. So
that's not an or. That's the same fucking thing.
Well, but in their 20s, once I'm over 50, I'm not that far from 50.
All right, there are not too many old chicks in this, though.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
So, well, I'm marrying her because, I think I want to get back into golfing because I really don't have a sport thing, and she'd get me into all those cool places to golf. So
all right,
I'm marrying her.
All right, I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
So I'm marrying her.
All right.
Simone Biles.
Yeah.
I'm dumping chili on her.
Oh, are you?
And that's for my mental health. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? That's pretty clever. I like that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Brittany Griner. I am going to the St. Louis Arch with her.
Okay.
And she got detained in Russia, that whole thing, for weed. So I think maybe we'll smoke some Russian weed,
Okay.
and she can tell stories about being detained in Russia.
Okay.
With Willie.
Okay. Damn. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good. These are, you did do your homework.
See?
These are better than you normally have.
No, that's not true. I'm good every time.
No, you usually suck.
That's that one.
Go ahead. Let's ask the one on the right. See what she says. There. You see that?
Yeah. Coco Gauff. Now, again, this is another one. I knew nothing about her. I'm taking Arby's because I think of everybody on the list, I have the best chance. I think I had the best chance with this one.
Okay.
So maybe something, Arby's will come from that. Maybe something will come with that.
All right.
Yep.
All right. I'm with you.
Gabby Thomas.
Okay.
This is another one. I had no clue who she was, but when doing my homework, when I searched, all I saw were those long fucking legs. I'm like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm effing her.
Okay. You're effing her.
Yep.
Okay.
And then back to the last one was Ledecky.
I don't think this is the order I gave to you. Then, by the way.
It's the order I fucking did. Fuck you want.
Okay.
I'm going with Hopscotch because again, she seems the most dominant of everyone on the list. So I want to, I need to put her in her place a little bit.
You think you can beat her in hopscotch?
I'm pretty sure I could.
Katie Ledecky.
I could take her.
She's a pretty good athlete.
She's just a chick. I could take her.
Okay. All right. Well, you're going to be happy to know.
Yeah.
Nothing the same.
Thank God.
Nothing the same.
Thank God.
Nothing the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy about that too. Okay. I'm going to go in the order that I fucking gave them to you that you didn't.
That's the order I did.
No, okay.
No,
all right.
go ahead.
Oh, damn. I was almost going to read yours. Okay. It's a trouble with drinking here at the end,
Yeah, right.
Wait till next week, people.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Nelly, and usually I definitely want to do all of them, and I don't necessarily feel that way this week.
Oh, okay.
But Nelly would probably be second on my list.
Okay.
I like her.
Yep.
And she looks really, I don't even know that much about her except she won all those. But she does that commercial and she looks kind of cute. And so I'm taking her up the St. Louis Arch.
Ooh.
And I think once I get her high, I'm good.
There you go.
So I think, like I said,
move.
she's second on my list. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to nail her at the top of the arch.
Good move.
Okay. Simone Biles, she got a lot of shit for, you're right, and you said that about her quitting. But I don't fault her for quitting. I fault the media for making such a big thing about that. She didn't deserve to be a hero because she quit, but it's okay. I'm taking her to Centralia. Why?
Oh.
Because if things go right, I know she can twist her bodies in certain ways. We can do it in the back seat.
There you go.
Absolutely. It doesn't even
Nice.
matter what fucking car I take.
Nice.
Okay. Katie Ledecky, I'm taking her to Arby's because I think she's interesting. I don't know if that would go anywhere, but I think I'd just like to talk to her at length, and we'll see what happens there. But we're going to Arby's. But I would bring extra napkins. Some people I wouldn't wipe off. I'd help her out.
Okay.
Coco Gauff, I'm going to play hopscotch with her, which I don't usually play hopscotch with anyone. She seems pleasant, but I don't know that much about her. And I just thought, well, we'll play hopscotch and it'll be a nice little.
Is that your, of all the categories, I think Afghanistan is my least favorite. So I always try, I don't necessarily avoid it, but I feel like that's like my last resort.
No. If here's what I figured. If we're going to be in a crawl space for 2 days, you have to be a real idiot not to be able to sleep with her. But like I said, so I almost always choose Afghanistan when I want to do all of them, but I did not choose Afghanistan this time.
Okay.
Because nothing against any of these women, but I just didn't do it.
Okay.
Now here's the big surprise, and I thought a lot about this. Brittany Griner, I'm effing her.
Oh,
She's never been effed. She's never been effed, and
is she a gold star?
Huh?
Is she a gold star?
I don't know what's that mean.
I think doesn't that mean they've never had any dick?
Well, I'm pretty sure.
No, I
Who
don't
the
know.
hell would F her?
Apparently you.
Exactly. And 6'9" woman. I mean, there's a lot there to love. So Yeah, I'm effing Brittany Griner for those two reasons because she's never got it. So even if I'm really bad, she won't know.
There you go.
And
That's a good. That's sound strategy.
Okay, and Gabby Thomas, I'm marrying her.
Okay,
because not only do I like the way she looks, I like the way she talks.
Yeah.
I've seen her interviewed several times, and so. I want to be with her the rest of my life.
There you go.
Okay, so there we go. No repeats on that one.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yes.
Enjoy the rest of the Olympics, but now you'll think about it a little different, won't you? We'll be back with Samurai Chatter. Final segment of episode 63. This is Samurai Chatter. And our audience has grown to 4. I think, is this the biggest? No, except for that real drunk baby.
The Christmas debacle.
Yeah. Debacle's a very good word.
I agree.
But now we're going to have 4 non-sexual would you rather questions. And now we got a full house here.
Yeah.
So we will have 6 answers for every one of these. How about that?
It's already going downhill.
Okay. So the first question is, would you rather attend an opera or attend an art museum? What do you got?
An art museum.
Art 1. Art 2. Opera 2-1. 2-2.
You know, I'm already well versed, and I've been to the opera.
Have you? Where did you go to an opera?
I went to, when I was still courting that one over there, we went up to Toronto to see Phantom of the Opera. It's in the fucking name. We went to Toronto to see Phantom of the Opera.
But wait a minute. Hadn't you already done her?
Several times.
Okay, well, then you didn't have to go to a
Yeah, that's fair. I probably didn't need to do all this.
And I guess I just turned this into a sexual thing, and I promised I wouldn't. My fault.
So having already been to the opera,
Okay.
I'm taking art because I think I could probably find something artistic that interests me more than that nonsense.
Okay, and I'm going to vote with you mostly because an opera, you have to stay the whole time. If an art museum bored me, I could always get the hell out of it.
I'm in.
So, art museum wins 4-2 on that one, 4-2.
Yeah.
Okay, the next would you rather attend a Super Bowl or Game 7 of the World Series? Super Bowl or Game 7 of the World Series? Tori, what do you got?
Football.
1 for Super Bowl, 2 for Super Bowl, 3.
Game 7.
Okay. So we've had 3 Super Bowl answers and 1 World Series coming up.
This was easy for me. Game 7, hands down. Especially if it's the Pirates, forget it.
Well, and I didn't mention that.
I assume that's what we were.
Well,
going,
you're right, probably, and I'm going to agree with you. I'd rather do Game 7 of the World Series. Game 7, there's just something about. So that ends 3-3. That's I'm going to pat myself on the back if you don't mind, because I came up with these questions.
I kind of mind.
This isn't what I came. I usually get them off a sheet, but I decided to make up some.
That's right.
3-3. Okay, this is just between. Would you rather play in a Super Bowl or Game 7 of a World Series?
I'd probably rather play in a Super Bowl. It'd be easier.
For me, it would depend. If I could pitch, I'm going World Series. But,
I know I can't do that.
I was no fucking good in Little League, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah,
I can't either.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 3-3. 3-3. Okay.
Yep.
Now, I didn't mention our whole studio audience is women.
Yeah.
Which could be a big factor here in this next question.
Go ahead.
Would you rather have a root canal or intently, not just background noise, intently watch The View for a month? And now your poor daughter, she didn't hear these questions ahead of time. They did.
She probably, The View.
Do you even know what The View is?
No.
Good.
Yeah. It's either having your tooth drilled on or watch TV.
Which terrible show on.
Yeah.
Like a horror movie?
No, it's like a bunch of women talking about shit they don't know about.
Yeah.
What are you going with?
It doesn't get,
The root canal. Okay. What do you got? Root canal? Okay, watch
no.
review. Root canal. So it's 3-1 right now, coming to me and Tiny.
The only thing about a root canal that bothers me is the smell. I can't handle that. So, but otherwise, I'm still taking it.
You're taking it?
Yep.
And okay, I do not like the view. Plus, there's been a couple things in my life that weren't as bad as I thought they'd be. I've had a root canal, and everyone told me how bad it was going to be, and I didn't have as much trouble with it as a lot of people. So I'm going root canal too. So
That view's just on. It's
take that view.
There you go.
5 people out of 6 would
Fuck
rather
you,
have
Whoopi.
a root canal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one. Would you rather walk 10 miles a day for 3 consecutive days or ride on a public bus to El Paso, Texas? Let's go this way so she has a little chance to think about it. So you're walking 10 miles a day for 3 days or riding on a bus to El Paso, Texas? You'll walk? Okay. Okay.
I'm taking a bus.
Are you?
You know, I'm a very interesting person. There are people that would just find all kinds of interesting things to talk about with me.
Really?
I'm well versed.
Yeah, you've mentioned that in 2 of the other questions, I think.
I'm taking the bus.
Oh, you're taking the bus?
Yes, sir.
And okay, although I have taken a public bus somewhere in my adult life, and I actually didn't mind it. I've also been to El Paso, Texas, and that was a little tough. So I'm going to go with walking also.
Wow.
So you're in the big minority. That's 5 to 1. Walking 10 miles a day versus El Paso. And okay, you consider yourself interesting. What do you think the people that were on the bus would think?
Oh no, our show viewership would go up for sure after me riding with those folks.
Well, let me tell you then, I'll be happy to put the money up front and you take a bus to El Paso, Texas. How about that? Okay, you got anything to finish with?
I got nothing.
Don't you?
Let's get out of here.
Okay. By the way, I didn't mention this for those of you that are still with us. Next week, we're going to try something new. We are going to try, and for those 2 or 3 of you that really like us, you might be a little sad about this. For the rest of you, you're going to be happy as hell. We're going to do a total show with all the segments, but we're going to try to cut the time in half. I'm going to try to guarantee you we're going to do it less than 30 minutes next week. And we'll see if that works. I think it can. I think
it's going to be our best episode ever.
You think so?
I do. I think people are going to really respond to say
you think
less
so?
is more.
Okay. Well, with us two, you're probably right. Okay. Well, but even though I'm saying that, stay tuned to next week. But I do have a quote. And I'm sticking with the Stephen Wright, Yogi Berra, Rodney Dangerfield, which you're good with.
Absolutely.
Okay, this is Stephen Wright. He said, "Last night I stayed up late playing poker with tarot cards. I drew a full house and 4 people died." Okay. We'll be back. Thank you for staying with us. That was the 63. Next week we're going to title the episode 64 because you're not supposed to do it by number. It's titled episode 64. We'll see you next week.
You know that shark bites with his teeth, dear. Scarlet billows